Do you ever sit there thinking to yourself, I don't know what to write? What should I post on social media today or put in my email? I call it the content marketing conundrum, or the marketing content conundrum, because it's a bit like writer's block, isn't it? When you're thinking, I really want to write something meaningful that's going to get people's attention, and it can be very, very frustrating when you realize another hour has passed and you still haven't created anything. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 very easy steps to come up with a stack of content for your ideal client. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Gwyneth and I specialize in helping women entrepreneurs just like you to acknowledge and charge what you are worth, to package your expertise into services so that you're building your brand, building your niche using processes and systems so that you actually have the freedom in your business you signed up for in the first place. So why is this even important? Because women entrepreneurs in particular, women tend to be people pleasers. Yeah, we want to be liked by others. We want people to say, yes, that's really meaningful and deep, and that really, makes me feel good. Of course we do. We don't want people to say, that's a load of rubbish, you don't know what you're talking about. It can be very, very hurtful when you get a comment on one of your posts saying, you do what? You don't know anything. It's a load of rubbish. So when it comes to writing your content, something else, another mistake I see women entrepreneurs make, because I've done it too, is to, look at what other people are doing. And that is a huge mistake, because quite often, turn things around, you end up just wanting to crawl into a hole because it's like, I can never do that. So what you really have to understand is that by being authentic, by having this one person in your mind that you are talking to, and bear in mind that the characteristics, the values of that ideal client are very likely to be close to who you are, that's a great place to start. Now, one thing I've done in my business, and I would recommend you do as well, is that you will already have your niche. You'll already have an idea about, where you want to specialize, what it is you want to do. And so if you split your business into some people call them pillars, some people call them elements, some people call them sections. It doesn't matter what you call them. I call them pillars. And from the perspective of helping women to market themselves, to ask for money, have sales conversations, there are actually 5 pillars. I've written them down so I remember them. There are 5 pillars in there. The first is your money mindset. Getting over yourself. And asking for money. The second very, very important thing is branding. Feel comfortable with who you are, because if you can't be enthusiastic and passionate about your branding, it's going to be really hard to sell. Number 3, niche. Who are you marketing to, and what are you specializing in? Number 4, your signature system, your offers. What is it that you're actually selling? Is it aligned to your brand and everything else? And number 5, the 5th pillar, is that it's the systems and processes. How do you actually transmit all this information? How do you actually get in contact with your ideal client so that they want to work with you? So those are the 5 pillars. So look at your business and see how you can split it out. Don't go away from your main purpose. Don't do that people pleasing, trying to appeal to everybody, because it doesn't work. But do split down your business and look at where the pillars, where those specific elements are, regardless of what you do. I promise you they will be there. Number 2, now, mind mapping. This is something in between, now this is something very popular when it comes to setting goals, setting intentions, coaching. A lot of people talk about mind maps because we're actually visual human beings. When we can see something, it's a lot easier for us to understand. So ideally with a mind map, you're going to be putting a picture of your ideal client slap bang in the middle. And if you've got one of those pillars, money mindset, niche, branding, signature system, any of the things that you've decided on, you can also put that next to the picture of your ideal client. Now, going back to the time when I used to deliver workshops on report writing, one of the things we always talked about was to ask the questions: when, where, what, who, where, who, why, how. Okay, so you can start off by asking those questions. So let's take money mindset. How do I manage my money mindset? Where is money mindset important? What is money mindset? Why do I have to have a good money mindset? And if you can go, go through each of your pillars, branding, that's, why do I need a brand? When should I be looking at changing my brand? How does my brand impact my business? Where can I learn more about branding? If you start off with those very basic questions, then you will already come up with a whole load of topics that you can talk about in your marketing. And don't worry about duplicating something you've said already, because if you're looking at it from a different angle, you're going to come up with different information. Another way that you can, sort of, excuse me, increase the information around your mind map is just to think about the questions that people ask you. I get so much inspiration from conversations I have with clients that they're asking me, why do I need a brand? Why do I need a signature system? How can I put together a signature system? All of those questions that people come to me with, potentially you're also seeing on social media. Write them all down. Create yourself a lovely big mind map for each of the pillars of your business. And number 3, and this is an absolute no-brainer. If you type in any of your questions into your internet search engine, I happen to use Google a lot. So I type my question into Google and scroll down to the bottom of the page, and Google will very kindly provide you with another bunch of similar questions that people are asking online. So if I were to type in, why do I need a brand for my business? And I scroll down to the page, Google gives me a list of another 10 questions or so saying, other people are asking these questions, and a lot of them will be quite similar, but if you just take a few minutes to scroll through, you're also going to get inspiration from there as well. So very easy. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't be a people pleaser. Okay, those are the first 2 caveats. Then split out your business, the topic of your business, the focus of your business, split it out into content. Create a mind map for each of the pillars of your content. And number 3, after you've looked at all the questions that you could be asking, go onto Google as well, and you will come up with a whole load of inspiration. Now, clearly it depends on how often you are posting. But I promise you that once you actually start, once you stop saying to yourself, I don't know what to post, once you actually start thinking creatively, writing down topics, put them into an Excel spreadsheet, wherever it is that you do your planning, I promise you that you will begin to see that there are other opportunities, there are other inspirations, and you will find that, like I said, this conundrum about what should I post, it will be a thing of the past. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like, share, comment. In between times, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fabulous. Loads of love, and bye for now.